Hello everyone. Today I'm talk about the Johannes Gutenberg is known for the revolutionizing the printing industry by inventing the printing press with a movable type. Here is a detailed look at his life, interests and the contribution to the world of printing. Early life. Johannes Gutenberg was a German inventor and the printer who is widely credited with the revolutionizing the printing industry and making printing material widely available. While the exact details of his early life are not known, it is believed that he was born in the main city of Germany and growing up in a wealthy family involved in the textile trade.
In the 1430s, Gutenberg began experimenting with the printing techniques, drawing inspiration from the wine presses used in his region. He developed a printing press that used movable type, which allowed for much faster and more efficient printing than the existing method of hand copying text. Gutenberg's most famous work is Gutenberg Bible, a beautiful crafted book printing in his mid-15th century. It is believed that he produced around 180 copies of the Bible. Each consists of two volumes which were printed on high-quality paper and decorated with ornate initials and illustrations. Although Gutenberg's printing press was a remarkable achievement, it did not bring him financial success. He spent most of his life in poverty and was forced to borrow money from various investors to continue his work. Despite this, its invention quickly spread throughout Europe, and by the end of the 15th century, printing press had been established in dozens of cities across the continent. Interest in printing. Gutenberg's fascination with printing began in his early years. He learned about printing techniques from merchants and traders who visited Mainz and read extensively on the subject. He moved to Strasbourg in the 1420s to continue his experiment with printing. Inventions. In Strasbourg, Gutenberg developed a technique for printing with movable type. He created individual metal letters and symbols that could be arranged into word and sentence. This technique made it possible to produce books much faster and more efficiently. Gutenberg also invented a new type of printing press that used to a screw mechanics to press the inked type into paper. Major works. Gutenberg's most famous work is the Gutenberg Bible, a two-volume edition of the Latin Vulgate Bible that he printed in the 1450s. The Bible contained 1286 pages and took several years to produce. Gutenberg printed 180 copies of Bible, each of which was a perfect masterpiece. It is considered a milestone in the history of printing and a masterpiece of art. Legacy. Gutenberg's invention of the printing press and movable type transformed the world. It made books more affordable and accessible, which led to an explosion of knowledge and education. The availability of books to a broader audience led to a cultural and scientific revolution. The printing press changed the way people communicate, disseminate information, and influence their society. Gutenberg's legacy continues to impact us even today. Revolution in Europe. Johannes Gutenberg's contribution to the world of printing and unparalleled. His invention of movable types and printing press was a turning point in the history of knowledge. Dissemination. Gutenberg's innovation transformed the world of publishing and made books accessible to everyone, irrespective of social or economic status. His legacy continued to inspire people to think of a new and innovative way to share ideas and knowledge. Gutenberg died in Mainz in 1468, largely in debt. However, its impact on the earth cannot be overstated. His invention of the printing press paved the way of the mass production of books, newspaper, and other printing materials, which had a profound effect on education, politics, and culture. The printing press also played a crucial role in the spirit of Renaissance and the Reformation, and ideas and information could now be shared more easily than ever before. Today, Gutenberg is remembered as one of the most figure in history of human communications. The printing press spread within several decades to over 200 cities in a dozen European countries. By 1500, printing press in operation throughout Western Europe has already produced more than 20 million volumes. In the 16th century, with presses spread further afield, their output rose tenfold to an estimated 150 to 200 million copies. The operation of press became so with the enterprise of printing that it lent its name to an entire new branch of media, the press.